Good morning. Alrighty, okay. What's up, Noel Bamboo? How's it going, bro? What's up, Kevin? How's it going, man? And hi, Squidward. Good job on the first, bro. Awesome work. How's it going, bro? I've been great. My nose is acting up a little, but that's just the weather, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm excited for today. I haven't played in like 2 days, so it's gonna be a bit of a warm-up, but we'll get back into it. Also wearing my heart rate monitor because I feel like it, so... Start out beating the daily from yesterday, and then maybe the one for today. Okay, I have to pay attention to that part. I don't know why I died, I don't remember, so... Oh. What the fuck? Whatever, man. Oh, because of this. Like, I didn't read the, like, F-block usage. I remember. It's not indicated well enough though, in my opinion. Hi Lewis, how's it going, bro? Yeah, that level's like just kind of poorly structured for the most part, in my opinion. Cool effects, like cool use of the glitch effect. Oh fuck, I didn't read that. I'm slow, mentally. Eco Storm is pretty good, you know. Okay, pay a bit more attention. Fuck out. Why is that part so, like, what? I was paying more attention and still died to the same thing. Is that just unreadable or am I stupid? Probably both. This doesn't seem like the golden. Smart. That's a great comment. That's so funny. And hilarious. Okay, well, fuck this level, bro. Suck my whatever. I'm not playing that. I don't like it. Especially like that one part, like, doesn't seem reasonable. Okay, let's play the Netherlands. First try. Nope. I thought X-Step was like noticeably harder than base after base. Yeah, quite a lot of people get stuck on that level. I don't know if I ever did. It's been too long, but... What's up, silly guy, man? How's it going, man? And also, what's up? I want to beat Firework. How's it going? Are you close to beating Firework? Ugly movements. What's up, Paya? How's it going, bro? I love seeing the best viewers bots and then like they actually cannot post a link, so it just looks stupid. Just best viewers censored. Desperate to beat it. Fair enough, man. I mean, you'll got it soon. Like, your progress was, like, pretty good the last time, like, you were here talking about it. You definitely got it. What's up, Arion? How's it going, bro? Stack. Death Moon is your favorite level that you've beaten? Nice. That level is pretty cool. Good pick. I think Death Moon is often like considered like one of, if not the best DC demon, from what I understand. At least relative to the time period it was released. Like, I'm sure people would consider things like what's it called? Like Change of Scene or whatever, like maybe better, but I don't know, relative to the time period. Yeah, I've heard that part is like actually fucking impossible. I have started playing from zero, yes. It's not gonna be like a thing where I play from zero like a crazy amount yet, but I got 29. I have to level in 3 runs now, which is nice. Like 29, 22 to 56, and then 49 to 100. It's funny because like if you look at my at the numbers, like it looks like I'm close to 2 runs actually. Because 35 to 100 is gonna happen probably soon. So I get it to like the last hard click basically. And then 29 is not far off from 35, you would think. It's just that the reality is that 30 to 35 is by fucking 12 billion miles the hardest part of the level. Like, it is ridiculously hard. So realistically, we're not getting 2 runs before day 30, probably. It's just not happening. Well, maybe though, you never know. And winging it, yeah. Memory, yeah. That's fair, Arion. I mean, you could always just, like, learn the rest of the level, and in the meantime, occasionally practice the UFO. And then slowly get better at it, like, if it's some sleep buffs and all that. Like, that's how I tend to approach, like, hard endings on levels. It's like, don't worry about the ending until you start getting there, basically. Because the whole, like, time in between, there's, you know, lots of chances for you to randomly get better at it. Or not even randomly necessarily grind for it, of course, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, a lot of the time an ending becomes better, like, over time, rather than, like, grinding it super fast in, like, a few days. Turn this up. Sub absolute nothing. How's it going, bro? Could beat certain parts of PP Live. I don't know what that is. I don't like the swing much either, to be fair. Current hardest is Zodiac. What's up, Lazy Eyes? How's it going, bro? It's another quick 72 to 100. Shows that taking a 2-day break is not gonna debuff me. At least not much. That's very nice. It's going alright? Nice. It's good to hear, bro. Play from here. As for goals for today, by the way, considering I didn't play for 2 days, I'm, like, in my head I'm a little bit more, like, careful, I guess, with, like, what I want to do, because I don't know how I'm gonna perform on parts. Like, maybe I actually need to, like, re-warm up and everything more. So I'm not gonna, like, expect too much today, but I'm gonna give it a good shot to play from 35, maybe get it to 100? I don't know. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. So we'll see. Like, when I played from 35 on Monday, I got, like, 3 runs, like, past my previous best from there. If that trend continues today, then I think I might be able to. Like, we're doing really well already. Good morning, Fizzy. What's up? I'm doing great. How about you? How are you doing? 66 to 100 times 7. It's always a good sign when I can do that. Play from 59. Being on Blitzkrieg, I haven't tried it yet. It's my best run. I mean, the actual best runs are in the title, I guess, but I've done 49 to 100 like 4 times. Wait, I already moved my start boss. Also did 44 to 97, which in spirit is basically to 100, but, you know, not technically. 97 is incredibly easy, I just kind of choked because I'm an idiot, but in terms of difficulty, it's the same as doing it to 100. At least in spirit. That's always going to be the case, though. Yeah, silly guy, man. Like, every game mode is always going to be dependent on the gameplay itself. You were sick all week. Oh, but you got better. Okay, that's good. Thankfully. Start learning how to speedrun White Knuckle. Good luck with that. I've not heard of that, but best of luck. Yeah, true lazy eyes. I don't know what it is, but like, I've just gotten really good at the ending at this point. Like, I can just kind of lock it in very well if I'm, like, focused. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I do this to 102 if I play from here for, like, 5 minutes. Like, I'm definitely at the point where I can just kind of do that. Which is very nice. Like, for a while, the whole, like, robot to, like, ship, so, like, 72 to 85 was still, like, really kind of hard. But it's become, like, relatively easy now. Now, it's a very ugly ship pattern up until here, so... yeah. Nice, Fizzy. Can you stop, like, repeating your messages, like, immediately, Jessica? You don't need to. I can read it. You don't have to, like, send it multiple times. To lock in. Maybe take a quick break, Paya. But yeah, how to get good? Like, play the game a lot. That's genuinely the answer to everything when it comes to getting good. Like, give it a lot of time and effort and just try to get better. There's no, like, super crazy trick or anything. It's just play the game. It's obviously, like, strategies, like, ways to learn levels and all that, but... although that will make a difference, like, ultimately it's all just about playing. Nice. Nice, Paya. Good luck. Good luck. 59 to 100. This is a really good session so far. I started playing the Golden about 5 minutes in. So we're about 13 minutes in and I've done every run to 100 ever. I'm gonna start playing for 49 already. This is why, like, I'm pretty confident that 35 to 100 might be able to do that today. It might just be that day. Robot click, double click, or the micro click, or something. I don't know. Not something I think about. Depends on the level, I guess. Name is Ethan, using your mom's account. I'll try to think of that. I'll try to remember. Whoa. Spoon, fork, and knife based on how good they are at being utensils. I would definitely put the fork at the absolute top. Like, if you really want to, you could use a fork kind of like a knife. For at least for butter, you could spread it with a fork if you really wanted to. You could do that with a spoon too, but I like the fork more because the fork also has the whole, like, sticking in things and grabbing it, while the spoon doesn't. Yeah, like, the fork can, like, kind of work in the same way that a spoon and, like, a knife does. Like, a fork is a less efficient spoon and a less efficient knife and an amazing fork. While a knife is not a fork. Or a spoon. Kind of. You could use it like that, but it's even less efficient. And a spoon is really no knife material. Rate the Golden 1 out of 10? So far it's a 10. I genuinely love this level so far. It's really, really good. A knife spoon? Didn't think so, yeah. About Ordinary, I've never played Ordinary, so I don't know. It doesn't look fun to me, but I don't really like rating levels without playing them. Because for me, like, over 90% of my general level ratings will always be based off enjoyment. Ow. Oops. Thanks. I go famous, I guess. Yeah, I removed it, Fizzy. I didn't really like having to, like, tab out of the level when I was, like, you know, playing it and actively trying to do something. My previous hardest, like, before Zodiac, it was technically Frost Spirit, but realistically, Thinking Space. Both were 10 out of 10 for me, though. I wouldn't change the rating. I rated both 10 out of 10. The Snork. It sounds like nobody would ever want to use that. How do you combine that, though? Like I get, like, combining a spoon and a fork. Like, that makes sense. But, like, combining a knife into any kind of utensil with the, like, purpose of putting it in your mouth just seems like it's a hazard for cutting yourself by accident. Am I crazy for thinking that? I love how this is, like, not quite aligned. Not like it matters that much, but it's funny. Yeah, Fizzy, that'll probably happen. I had some ideas for, like, a short, actually. I want to make one on Bloodlust about, like, the hitboxes in TMN. Have y'all seen that part? I don't know if y'all have seen this. That'll do the trick. The hitboxes in TMN are hilarious. I've showed it once, I see. Let's see if I can do some of it. Oops. Oh, I clicked before the portal. Like, that shit's bullshit. Like, it's like, the fact that you can go under there is hilarious. It's so bad. 7? No, 6. Uh-oh. I said it in reverse order, we don't get to make jokes about it. I might make a short on that, being like, I don't know, like something about just Bloodlust hitboxes are crazy or something, I don't know. Definitely got to spare. Actually, I had a pretty good night, man. Like, I slept well. I feel super energetic and ready to play. How are you doing now? What's up, man? Most hard levels would not be possible with accurate hitboxes, like 99% of them. Just because of, like, technicality. Like, you just need one auto part with a spike in it. One gap shift that'll, like, basically become impossible. Like, that's all you need. So, basically none of the levels in the top 300 would be possible that way. The only exceptions might be, like, 9 Circles levels, because you could make most ship, like, wave gaps, like, a decent bit tighter, and they would still technically be possible. Calm down with the caps, bro. Bloodbath wave rat. Just got back from the shop. Nice. What did you get? Did you get some, like, good snacks? If I go to the store or something, I'd better come back with some good snacks. Eat me some food sometimes. Oh, never mind. It's funny how this ship was so hard at first, and now it's like, it's really not a hard part anymore for me. Like, it's still hard. I should rephrase. It's still hard, it's just... It was, like, fucking impossible to do. Now it's, like, relatively chill. That goes for most of the level. Fresh bread from the bakery? Nice. Wait, that's nice. I love me some, like, fucking fresh bread, bro. That, oh my god. Actually, like, bread, like, actual fresh bread, like, genuinely, like, bought, like, an hour ago or something, like, made, like, an hour ago, that... Absolute S tier food. Getting consistent? Think today's the day? Hell yeah, bro. Good luck. I will say, just as a general piece of advice for you and, like, everyone, like, who plays this game, try not to think too much about beating it today. That generally, like, even, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't be hopeful, but, like, just be careful with it, because so many people do that all the time. Like, they'll be like, oh, today's the day, and then they don't beat it, and they're upset about it, and then the next day they make the same mistake. Like, just play the best you can, that's all you can do. I hope you beat it today, but if it doesn't happen, like... Don't be upset about it. Like, it can happen sometimes. Sometimes that's just how it goes. What's up, 8 jumps of hell? As you walk... Dude, that is... Actually, like, low-key, like... Might be the best day ever for you. Okay, Ethan, you gotta, like, tone down the whole, like... goofy questions, bro. Like, it's basically just spam at this point. Like, you're welcome to, like, say some goofy things here and there, but, like, you're basically repeating the same message, like, 5 times. We get it. Not saying you can't goof around a little, but, you know. Gotta limit ourselves a little bit. Your name is also Ethan. Oh my god, we got the double Ethan. Doritos. Dude, I used to love Doritos, and they're still good, but... I don't know if this is like a worldwide thing, but in the Netherlands at least, they like have been trying to change up the formula a lot to comply with like... What do you call it? Like, we have this rating, like sort of like a nutritional value like rating on products, which is a really stupid way it's implemented, where it's like... The way it works, it's comparative to other products of the same... like, I guess similar products. So for example, like it can be like the A to E scale. Yeah. But the way it works here is that like if something is scored A, that doesn't mean it's actually healthy. It means it's A relative to other products in the same like range basically. So like for example, like you'll have like pizzas that have A on them. They're not actually healthy. Like if you compare them to everything in the store, they'll be like a fucking D. It's just they're A compared to other pizzas. It's a really stupid way, like, they go about it. But due to that, like, a lot of chips and, like, stuff, like, they've been changing up their, like, formulas a little bit so that they can get a higher, like, nutritional score. So, for example, they'll have less salt in it, which obviously gets rid of taste. So a lot of, like, chips and all that stuff, like, they just aren't as good as they used to be because they literally just get rid of, like, the stuff that makes it good to comply with, like, the nutritional value thing. So it can have, like, an A on it or a B rather than, like, a C or D. Which, for some reason, like, due to people not understanding how that shit works, they'll think it's actually healthy. Which is... funny. Anyway, whole fucking thing about, like, chips, I guess, but, like, basically they've gotten less good because they've been trying to make them more healthy, which... yeah. That's... yeah, fair enough. That's reasonable. I mean, it basically is marketing for them. Like, their whole goal is to have, like, a better nutritional value, technically, compared to other chips, just so people are more willing to buy it. Like, people are less willing to buy something when it has, like, a fucking E rating, if they can also buy, like, the B rating, you know? It's just that the result is they taste less good. Which, at least for me, that does matter, because it's like, if I'm eating chips, I'm not trying to be healthy, that's the whole point. If I want to be healthy, I'll eat fruit. Yeah, that was I had to kind of adjust myself here and didn't do the best job. It wasn't super crazy though, like, I didn't do that poorly, but could have been better. Have less fat, yeah, nice. I don't eat, like, that's not true. Lately I've been eating a lot of chips, actually. I don't like that, though. It's like a bad habit. Like, I'm trying to, like, just not eat any. Like, there have been periods in my life in the past few years, like, where usually I go, like, I just don't eat chips. Like, I'll eat them, like, maybe once every few months. When I'm just like, you know what, I'll feel like it. And then I don't, because I know how unhealthy they are, and I know that I'm, like, the type of person... Like, especially if I, like, actually buy, like, a whole bag for myself, that bag is gone the next day. Like, for sure. Like, I don't have, like, good impulse control when it comes to food. It's also why a lot of the snacks that I really like, I never get anymore. Like, for example, like, we have these, like, chocolate chip cookies. They sell, like, in, like, a package of, like, 12 of them. I am not kidding. If I were to get one of those packages, like, right now, in, like, 3 hours, it's gone. All 12 of them. It's, like, 2,000 calories or something. Like, it's over. Like, the second I get that shit, I have no impulse control. I can't. Oh, for sure. I kind of agree, yeah. Like, most people would probably eat it, like, immediately, but, you know. Bread, I see, okay. Interesting, I've never heard of that, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, like, my impulse control with food in general is just, like, really, really, really bad. It's literally why my weight will fucking fluctuate like crazy, because I have periods where I'm really good at just kind of dieting. I'll just not fucking eat much, like, it's chill. Like, and once I'm in that, like, mode where I don't really, like, overeat at all, like, I'll literally just, like, slowly lose weight, because it's just, like, I don't know. It's really easy to stay in that rhythm. But the second I'm out of that rhythm, it's over. Like, I'll gain, like, 5 kilograms, and then lose it again, but I'll fucking gain 5, like, kg easily. It's like 10 pounds for the Americans. Like, in no time as well. Like, it's really bad. Need to sleep? Alright, bro. Good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Definitely just go sleep then, yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, food addiction, like... I mean, it depends obviously on the scale, but, like... Well, in a literal sense, it depends on the scale, actually, because I was gonna say, like, if you get, like, super obese, at that point, it is as bad as being, like, you know, as smoking cigarettes and all that, but... If it doesn't lead to you being, like, fucking 7 million pounds, like, you'll be fine. I'm not even trying to do this to 100, by the way, but I don't know. I feel like I want to do this to a robot, like, one more time. Whew. Alright, see you, man. Enjoy your soup. Yeah. Dude, the weather is, like, actually getting better. It's so nice. Let me take a quick look. Like, right now it's like 17 degrees. It's gonna go up to 20 later, actually. I am definitely going outside today. Tomorrow it'll be 24. Saturday, 22. Sunday, a little less, like 19, all that. But, yeah, getting good weather for the rest of the week. It's really nice. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with tomorrow, though. 24 is a lot. Well, I say a lot. It's a lot for, like, video games inside. So I don't know if I'll be playing tomorrow, but maybe I think I will, actually, because I've already taken a 2-day break. I think I'll just force myself anyway. I definitely do have the time tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not sure about the weekend yet, but we'll see. I've heard people say Minecraft Toggle sound effects. It's kind of funny, you're like the second person ever to say that. Which means there's some kind of truth to it, I guess. I'm keep hitting the orb, like, I keep going too high into the orb. Damn, I can't do the ship. Hello? Do the ship, like right now. Okay, whatever. Never mind, I give up. Well, okay, wait, this is random. This is such a random issue. I'm suddenly, like, reaching this orb too high every time. Can we stop doing that? What the fuck? That's such a random thing to start doing. And then I click it too late. Come on, okay. I gotta lock in. I'm dying to the same thing over and over. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Whatever. Gonna do them again? Oh, that sucks, bro. Why so late? I'm so dumb. 44 to 81 is a good run, though. I keep hitting that too. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna focus on that too much because I don't know why I'm doing that. And I don't think I can fix it right now. So I'm just gonna ignore it for what it is. Like, I have no choice. Good run. I'm gonna lock in from 35. Let me, in the meantime, minimize my YouTube stuff. I don't really need that open right now. What's up, Shubby? How's it going, bro? W run to show up to for sure. Today has been good so far already. I'm only 40 minutes in and I'm already going to the second wave. Like, I've definitely gotten a lot faster at, like, moving back from start positions without like neglecting anything. I did like 59 to 100, and basically every start position after that I've done to 100 today. Mentally exhausted today, so taking a break. Things have been stressful. Oh, that sucks, man. I hope you know, can give yourself a good mental break here. Chill a little. Damn, same true. Gold has been amazing. I got 35 to 96 the last day I played, which was on Monday. Like, I didn't play the past few days. Or 2 days. Took a quick break. Just had some IRL stuff going on as well. Like, some stressful stuff, so I was like, I'm just not gonna play. And, I don't know, I feel really, really, really good about my current position with the level. Like, especially this, like, session so far. Like, the fact that I can move back to this part, like, in, like, 40 minutes is really good. For a long time, one of my biggest struggles was that, like, there was just not enough time. Like, there was just not enough time in, like, the day, or the session, I suppose, like, to play the whole level. Like, it was just too much. It was like, if I wanted to do good from every start position, I'd be, like, 3 hours in before even going, like, to the first wave or all that, so, yeah. You're starting new hardest tomorrow? Oh, wait, is it a memory hardest then? Tomorrow's May 1st, right? It's exciting. Yeah, like, I'm very happy with where I'm at. Like, very happy, actually. Like, this level's been going really well. Like, I was expecting to hit, like, more roadblocks so far. But for the most part, I can say, like, everything has been smooth so far. I think the real roadblock might start with the first wave, though. Because I still cannot do that part, ever. Well, I can, but it takes me, like, 10 to 15 minutes on average to do it once. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I don't like doing that. Good attempt, though. Ooh. Memory Demon is the hardest? Okay, okay. I'm excited for that, man. I'll definitely be watching. No school tomorrow, hell yeah. That's nice. Doing demon for memory, like a medium or hard demon. There's some, like, I know there's some easy, I know you're talking about medium or hard, but, like, there's some easy demons on the GDDP that are, like, memory-based, that are pretty good, that I beat recently. Recently? Past few months. Yeah, man, I'm so, like, I don't know, I'm super happy with where I'm at. Like, this level started out so impossible, I was genuinely fearing for my ability to beat it, and don't get me wrong, I'm still fucking ages away. Like, let's like, keep things in perspective here. It is definitely taking me over 50 days, if not, like, way more. Like, for me in my head, 50 days is the absolute baseline if I get a super lucky experience. I mean, everything, you never know how things go, but I would be, like, flabbergasted if I beat it before that somehow. Because I'm still really far off. Oh, that was such an ugly pattern. I was nervous, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just run soon. Maybe today. What the fuck, man? Dude, I basically curved from here, like, perfectly up. It's like a straight line up. Oh, don't do that movement. Oops, my bad. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, that movement went like, you know what I mean. Yeah, we're moving on. Raid icons. Oopsie daisy. Hold up a second. Things happen, man. Is this am I with the right account? Wait, did I? Wait, am I stupid? Okay, but you don't even know your own Sigma? Sigma? Your username, I was a Sigma name, bro. Fuck me. Okay, let's see. I actually like this cube. I like this ship too, although I associate it with someone who I wish wasn't around on this planet. Good ball, meta. I like default icons, so W. Meta, pretty good too. Kind of indifferent to this one. I used this spider for a while, although I've grown to not like it as much, but it's still pretty okay. And that's a very inoffensive swing. Like, at least for the icons, they're actually pretty good. The colors, I don't know how I feel. It's not bad, just really not something I would ever use, but it doesn't like, it's not like a negative thing, so I'll give it like a solid like 7. Like 7.5 actually, like in between a 7 and an 8. Like it's actually really good. I would personally not rock those colors, but in terms of icons, like all of these I would be okay rocking, basically. Except for the robot, but that's just because it doesn't do anything for me. I can hear myself think. Again. Easy demon heart, progress on Miku is 40. Ooh, wait, that's like an insane demon, right? Looks pretty good. Okay, well, we've got some good runs going today so far. Swearing is allowed, but don't overdo it too much. Also be a bit reasonable. I'm sorry, Marty. I apologize. 2-day break was nice. I've been playing really well coming back, so I feel like it probably was like a good thing, actually. Like, it probably just allowed me to like have some consistency, like sort of sink in. Yeah, it is still a really good ship. I definitely like. I've used it before. It's really good. Safer for me to raid those. Alrighty. I'll be interested to see them, yeah. 96 is one of the hardest, like, clicks in the second half of the level. Actually, like, I was talking about, like, about the way the second half of this level is balanced to a friend of mine who's beaten the Golden. And, like, I mentioned how, like, the second half doesn't really have any individual choke points for the most part. Like, all of this is just consistently very difficult, but there's not, like, individual clicks that are super hard. Except for the last ball. Like, the last ball might genuinely have the 2 hardest individual clicks in the entire second half, in terms of, like, their actual, at least, like, kind of choke points. But at the same time, they're still very manageable. It's just that, definitely the hardest clicks. Like, the one at 94 and 96, like, yeah. Yeah, those are hard. I only check people's icon sets, like, if they redeem it on Twitch. And otherwise, I'll, like, I do make exceptions for, like, YouTube chatters, but that's usually after, like, if they've been around for a while. Kind of with the idea in mind of, at that point, they would have saved up the amount of channel points needed for it. Swearing allowed? Yes. Just be reasonable with it. I very much doubt it, Sabruski. I think my, like, vocabulary is actually, like, relatively limited. It's just... I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's noticeable if you really get me, like, talking about topics that are not things I talk about, like, very often. Like, on stream it may seem a bit more fluent because, like, the topics are generally in the same, like... the same topic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how else to phrase that. Damn, bro. My throat's acting up a little. Absolutely not. Damn, the end stream. I'm waiting for someone to do that one day. You're the lurker. Wait, how many channel points do you have, Shibby? So I know you're like one of the people who I'm aware of, like, lurks, like, occasionally. Okay, I didn't know you lurked that much. Holy fuck. Dude. I'm not gonna lie, I thought, like, cause I know you lurk, but I thought you lurk, like, occasionally, brother. You're like a super fan. Hello? What the fuck? That's crazy. That's so many. I mean, fair enough. I just wasn't... I was expecting, like, maybe, like, 20k or 30k at most. Going for reverence? Good luck on that, bro. That's crazy, Shovey. Like, 3k is insane. Dude, there's, like... Actually, there are a couple streamers who have reached that on, I guess. 900, brother. Holy. Wow. 13.8 is a lot, though. Like, that's a funny thing. Like, that's not even, like, a low amount, I feel. Like, lurking. I mean, I lurk, too, most of the time. Like, what I do a lot is, like, I'll go into a stream, I often chat for, like, 5 minutes, and then usually I just keep the stream open for a couple, like, I don't know how long, but, like, usually, like, an hour or something, depending on who it is. The list is a thinking space sandwich. Wait, is thinking space at the absolute bottom right now? Is that actually true? Wait a second, let me check this out. Okay, we have thinking space 2, and then at the fucking bottom... Oh my god, it is a thinking space sandwich. Wait a second, that's sick. My favorite level ever is also about to fall off the list. Wait, I'm depressed now. I just realized. But it's fine, I don't care, whatever. Copium. Yeah. Dude, I had 5 list demons up until, like... Dude, wait. When is the next level getting placed? Let me take a quick look. This might be funny. Fracture and Dream Step are both placing today. Oh. Wait, 2 levels are getting placed. Thinking Space and Promethean will fall off today. Frost Spirit will still be left for me. But then the next one... May 2nd and May 7th. So on May 7th... Okay. On May 7th, Frost Spirit will fall off. And I think I beat Renevant on April 8th. Which means that in exactly just under a month, 4 out of my 5 list demons will have fallen off. It might be over. Renevant, Thinking Space, Calcor, and Frost Spirit soon. Let's not forget about that one. I quite like Brittany no clears, but I'm not that big of like a glazer like other people are. Yeah, Zodiac is also gonna fall off probably before I beat the Golden. Where's the Golden? 95? Yep, 95. Oh, I guess that. Anyway, no more depression. Let's actually do stuff that's fun, like playing video game. It's crazy though. It's funny though, because I don't submit anything to the list. I mean, most of y'all probably know by now, but I don't care about submitting to the demon list at all, so I don't care. Like, ultimately, it's really nothing other than a number. Like, thinking space being 150 or 151 doesn't make an actual difference. Yeah. Tidal Wave will inevitably fall off the list if the game keeps evolving. Yeah, I get the sentiment with that, Katsuspira. Like, I get why people say that, but I don't generally agree. Because people said that for every level ever. Like, when Bloodbath fell off the list, people were talking about, oh, the list is too hard, and then, you know. Artificial Ascent fell off, same thing. RGB started falling off, same thing. Bloodlust fell off, same thing. Other things fell off, you know. All that stuff. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have considered, and I probably will submit the Golden, actually, to the demon list. Assuming I beat it before it falls off, which, fucking imagine if I don't. It needs to fall 55 spots, that'd be depressing, but I think I might submit this. I think I'm going to start submitting, like, my hardest from now on. Just my hardest, though. At least that's something I'm considering. I'm not sure. Like, and maybe I won't even do it for the Golden and Tartarus, but especially if I ever, like, do beat Firework, that level's definitely going on the list. 100%, I'm submitting that. For the Golden and Tartarus, I might not care that much. Maybe only one of the two. Maybe I'll do the Golden and not give a fuck about Tartarus. Like, because ultimately, I still really don't want to submit everything. Like, I just don't want to, like, you know... ultimately, I look at the Demon list as a competitive leaderboard, and I don't care to, like... be competitive, I guess. Like, I really don't vibe with that, so. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like this game is always going to keep evolving with, like, its player base. Like, its player base... well, its player base is always going to follow along with the hardest demons. At least at this point. Fireworks beginning is really fucking hard. I remember I had to get, like, 2% for, like, a roulette, and it took me, like, 1.5k attempts. Actually, I can check how many. I have to go here. This one that's disabled, right? Yeah. Yeah, 1.5. I don't know if I can still do any of it. No. Get 1% on Fireworks challenge? Yeah. Nope. Fuck that. It's so hard. It's not doable. 4, right? Yeah. So true. 1 attempt on Firework redeem after I beat it, maybe. Alrighty, Shubby. Thank you for the good luck and the lurking. Have a good one, bro. Have a nice rest today. Unfortunately. Turn that up a little. Coretta, yeah. Coretta redeem. Man, I can't wait to beat Fragile one day, and then I'll have like 1 attempt on Fragile and 1 attempt on Coretta. have many times, actually, surprisingly. I've passed, I mean, I wouldn't know the exact number, but I've passed it a lot. Wait, maybe I can tell, because I think maybe Death Tracker would be able to tell me. Because I hadn't used Death Tracker before that. Oh, but it's showing all the new bests I got at some point. Yeah, okay, so we can ignore everything past 8. I got 11 once. I got 7 like 3 times probably. 8 once maybe. I don't know if 6 was a real one or not, but 4, 1. Yeah. A good amount. Like, I've passed it like actually like a decent bit. What's up, Finshadow? How's it going, bro? An attempt on Lucky Draw would kind of be funny. Modifying emote. I don't even know what that means. That's like half the reason I removed it, because I didn't even know what the fuck it does. Hello? There we go. To light. Spinning emote. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I'll add it. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't added like some custom stuff yet. I should probably do that. There's a lot of stuff I have to do now. Like, I'm always like, this is literally, like, most of y'all know at this point, I'm just fucking lazy, bro. Like, I have to change my chat widgets, change some ways I do some alerts, all that kind of stuff, but I'm just lazy. And it's also a thing of, like, I just don't really think of it whenever I get off, like... When I'm done streaming, I usually just don't think about it anymore. Yo, Blogboard, what's up, man? I'm doing great, man. How about yourself? Only just an hour in now. I'm very happy with where we're at, run-wise. Enter is like relatively low, which makes it like a bit harder sometimes. Pretty consistent with Nuance so far. Nice. Good stuff, man. Beating it today, yeah. I often add that to like my go live notification for fun, but usually not to the title. Unless I'm like actually confident I'll beat it today. But that's usually with the easier streams. Which I haven't done in years, so. Maybe just to be like, you know, maybe just to spike you up with beating it today in the title of the Golden when my best is still 29 tomorrow. It'd be really funny. Beating it today, I have no progress, by the way. I'm not adding fucking tongue Sahur as an emote. Oh, I know who you're talking about, yeah. I lurk her stream sometimes. He has something in the title like every day. It's kind of like a meme for him, I guess. Whoa, okay. I know what happened. I accidentally clicked another key that I have binding to up arrow, so like it cancelled out my click. Oops. From 70, nice. Renifant is a weird level. Like, I feel like fluking Renifant is actually very reasonable. Even though I had like a billion ending deaths, like... It's, I don't know, it's one of those levels, like... I know quite a few people who have been really lucky with the ending or fluked it. Like, it's very doable. You just gotta lock it in. Like, the ending isn't even necessarily super hard, it's more that it's super chokeable. So, like, if you're not that nervous and you can lock in very well, like, the ending is actually incredibly flukable, I would say. Like, I genuinely did consider the, the chance of me fluking it being, like, relatively high, surprisingly. Like, I really thought that I could, maybe. I mean, it didn't end up happening, but I think there was a chance. With my hardest this, it's Zodiac. Move to phone. Oh no, your delay is gonna be like 7 billion years. I'm so sorry. Is it? Oh, interesting. Okay. That's interesting, actually. Do you have, like, a very slow, like, PC or laptop or something? Perhaps? Or is it just, like, an internet thing? Like, better connection? Oops. Internet, maybe, I see. Oh, interesting. I might have to check that one out. Oh, yeah. I've gotten really good at the wave right after the ship, by the way, today, which is really nice. Like, even the last time I played it, it was like a 50-50 whether I pass it, but today I feel like I've basically not really died there. Like, maybe the odd death here and there, but let me look at my session for today. 59 and 58. Yeah, no. At most, if 58 was a death in the wave, then I died there once. But it might not even have been. And then I have 10 passes. Like, that's actually, like, absurdly good. That's an incredible, like, development. I hope that's a permanent one and not just a right now situation, you know? But if that sticks, like, that's gonna be actually phenomenal. You don't use Ethernet, I see, okay. An adapter, okay. 2 months only is not bad at all. I'll probably take longer than that. Also, hi, Squiddy. Dude, Squiddy, today's session has been so good. I got 35 to 93. I choked in the very end of the ship somehow because I'm stupid, but I also have it to 87 because I'm goated apparently, and I got there twice to the ship. On top of like bunch of other runs, by the way. Like I did 44 to like 90, 49 to like the ending ship like once or twice, like 59 to 100, 69 or 66 to 100. I mean 72 to 100. You know, all the good stuff. And most importantly, we're only like an hour and what, like 15 minutes and maybe 20. I'm like break carried or something. Not even like an hour and 12 minutes. Send proof that you beat Renevant? Explanation mark Renevant. It's in the title as well. Although it's at the end of the title, so I get that you didn't see it, but yeah. Yeah, I don't. Took me a few attempts to do. You're probably crazy. Today's day 19. Last time was 18. To be fair, 18 and 19, you know, they're relatively close to each other, so you know. Easy to mistake them, I guess. Oh. Okay, Bluestone. Hi. Oh, come on. How did I make it in there and then I hit the fucking blue orb too early? That sounds like hell on earth, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dude, I mean, I don't know how much y'all relate, because it probably really depends on the country you're living in, but a lot of stuff, like adult stuff, that sounds weird. You know what I mean, like, general things you have to do as an adult to, like, live, you know, like, normal stuff, like, it takes so much effort to do, because most of the time the system is just so fucking annoying and flawed. Three-hour delay is crazy, bro. Fucking hell. That sucks. Dude, you know what I found to be, like, the most annoying thing ever? So, this was a while ago, but, like, I had this, like, appointment at my, like, GP, you know, my, like, practitioner, like, general practitioner. Like, I don't even remember what it was for. It was not even that important, but point is, like, I had, like, the first slot in the morning. It was, like, 8 a.m., I think? First slot, by the way. Like, absolute first. And I waited 20 minutes. Like, I had my appointment at, like, 8:20 at the end of the day. Which is so crazy, because, like, I can understand later in the day having delays, right? Like, it makes sense. Like, if you have an appointment at 4, it makes sense that it, like, starts at 4:15, because, like, maybe they'll have, like, you know, some patients before that take, like, a little bit longer than, like, the 10 minutes that, like, they've, like, put the appointment for. Like, you know, like, sometimes you have to take your time with some people. Like, that's understandable. But how in the morning, first person in the morning, are you gonna be delayed? What could possibly cause that? It's not like you had a patient before that, like, took more time. I'm the first. That shit was annoying as fuck to me. I don't know. How's the balancing on the golden? Let's put it this way. I'll get 35 to 100 probably today or tomorrow. I'm not getting to 35 for probably 7 more years. Because the first half is fucking stupid. Like, stupid hard. Not that stupid and bad, but yeah. Like, the first wave is the hardest part, and it's the hardest part I've ever played in any level. Which, in all fairness, doesn't really mean that much, because the levels I've beaten are, like, relatively, you know, like, way further down the list, and also the ones I've beaten are hard, like, longer levels. You know how it goes, like, if a level's, like, longer, then usually the difficulty's more spread out, so, like, I'm not experienced with super crazy individual hard parts, but it's fucking hard. What's up, Mardo? How's it going, bro? It's not new, it's, I've used my heart rate monitor, like, this one for, like, a year and a half almost, but I just wasn't using it because I was just playing in copy and doing relatively small runs, so it wasn't necessary, but I felt like wearing it today. I probably won't be consistently wearing it until I start, like, getting better progress from 0 now. That ultimately is when it matters. No, first F here. Good, awesome. Hour 20. I don't know how long I want to play from here, because I don't really know what I want to do from, like, just in general today. I might just play from here for, like, a while, just to see if I can do it to 100. What's up, King Cole? How's it going, bro? Welcome. Dude, I'm so far from having made up my mind. I'm really thinking, like, I think maybe I want to see if I can pass the pre-drop today again. Just, maybe that'll be a thing I'll do every day, just one time. Just to make sure that I don't lose my mojo with the pre-drop. Ah, fuck. That's fair. That's a reasonable death. Good attempt, though. Holy. I feel really good about how I'm playing right now. Like, my consistency is so good right now. I'm really happy with how I'm doing. Finger dash before time machine. Nice, bro. Good stuff. I felt in control for that for the most part, though. I just have to lock in on the ending of the chip. Bird ambience, yeah. I have a window open. And there are trees near my house. Many trees. Also in the 2008 financial disaster, I was young back then, so that was nice. Not, you know, having to think about it. Live in Serbia, nice. No, wasn't alive. Damn, I was very much alive, but goddamn. Some Jesse Blob Blob. I think you're the guy who, like, banned me from his chat for, like, telling you that someone else beat Korn before you. Anyway, water under the bridge, hi. Unless I'm misremembering. Yes, that was me. Gulp? Dude, Squidward, that fucking image immediately pops in my head. When I get a I mean, I'll be 100% honest, like, you're very much welcome here, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be watching anyway. Like... No disrespect, but that ban was fucking stupid, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Other than that, water under the bridge, though, I don't really care. Like, we're good. Discord. Yeah, y'all should join the Discord. I don't know how many members we're at, but I think we'll be reaching 100 in the future one day. Yeah, nah, fair, bro. Like I said, it really is water under the bridge. Like, I really don't care that deeply. Like, you're good. Anyway, hi, how's it going, bro? Oh god, I feel like I've lost some consistency. I need to just stretch for a little. Take a second. Do something even dumber? Oh god. Are you like jumping to like Tarverse or something? Oh, Auditory Breaker. Oh. Wait, what is your hardest right now? Whoops! You can see that I clicked as well. That's phenomenal. Love that death. What's up, Emmanuel Morgan? How's it going, bro? Yo, what's up, Mix? How's it going, bro? It's good to see you. Allegiance. Ooh. Going from Allegiance to Auditory. That's, good luck, bro. That's definitely, let's say in quotations, stupid, you know? $62, damn, okay, well maybe it'll be easy for you then, yeah. Going good? Awesome, bro. Tired, yeah. Isn't it like, you're like Australian if I remember right. If I remember correctly, right? I don't know what the time conversion is to Australia, but isn't it like 8 p.m. for you or something? 9, maybe? I don't know if I'm converting that right. 9, okay, yeah. Yeah, work and all that. Yeah, fair, bro. Fair. Just a little wave carried. Oh, yeah. You should play the Golden After. This level is so fucking wave carried. Actually, I feel like taking a quick break from here. I think you were the one who asked, right, Kevin, about like how the level's balanced. This part coming up is the hardest thing ever made. Fucking impossible. It is really fucking hard, bro. The click pattern is so fun, like, absolutely. Like, it is a really fun part when you do it. The problem is you do it once every, like, 12 billion years. It's so hard. Considering I also haven't played this in a couple days, I feel like this part, of all things, will give me trouble because of that. Like, the second half is fine, but this part is so hard already. $78 to 100, thank you, Space 2, nice. Yeah, I just need to lock in and become the Wave God. This part is the hardest of all of it, by the way, by far. Like, it's not, like, there's really no competition. Like, you have to hold into this, like, unnaturally long, which I've gotten better at, but this death, like... Right now, this death doesn't bother me, but there was a period where I legitimately could not hold this click long enough for, I'm not, like, kidding, like, 4 days in a row. Like, just could not do it. Like, it was impossible to get it right. Like, my muscle memory has gotten, like, pretty good for it, even though I just died, but... Yeah, and then the whole section after, it's, like, it's just kind of, like... a little awkward, maybe, Because the clicks are all just ever so slightly different. Like, you have to hold ever so slightly differently on every single one of them. Which just creates a very weird, like, pattern to get used to. Just want to see if I can get to 33, like, one more time. I want to do Tartarus after. I don't know if it'll be immediately after. It'll depend on my experience on this level. But I think my idea really is, like, if I have a smooth enough experience, like, it'll be full sending it into Tartarus immediately after, most likely. If not, I'll do something in between. But not much. Like, I don't want to spend too much time in between. Like, my mindset right now is, it's either going to be beat the Golden, then straight up Tartarus, or after the Golden, I'll do Crimson Planet and then Tartarus. I have not made up my mind down. It has been for a while, yeah. It's 95 on the list. I'm gonna move back to the second wave in a second, by the way. Just taking a very, very, very quick detour. What's up, Reddick? How's it going, bro? I'll play one more attempt. Okay. Keep grinding from here. I'm half considering, like, genuinely full sending it on this now. Like, just fuck it, we ball, you know? Try to get it to 100, even if it takes, like, 2 more hours. I don't know if that's the right call, though. W. And I wish there was, like, an extension that, like, actually combines chats for, like, viewers as well. I don't think that's a thing now. Can I hear a kid crying, bro? Okay, maybe I'm schizophrenic, I don't know. Wait, I actually forgot to ask, like, Thinking Space 2, are you talking about the top one, or are you talking about the Legacy one that Zeronium verified? I imagine top one, right? Top one, I see, okay. Every end, damn. Wait, what is your hardest? I don't know if I've asked you that before. Maybe I have. Yeah. Yours, Kevin. see, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. A lot of people have that, though. Like, a hardest that doesn't really reflect their skill. It's not really something to be embarrassed about. I see, okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's a bad F. Oops. Good luck. Let me play those parts. Oh, 9. Appreciate the hustle. Because it's like, I don't know if you stream or anything, but the way Twitch works is like, you have two options. A, you run at least 3 minutes of ads an hour, in which case you get 55% of the revenue. Or you go under 3 minutes, and then you're fucked, because like, you get like 30% of the revenue. So it's like, it really is just a matter of, do I want to make any kind of money from ads, you know? That's really it. You know, okay, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. Like, I would definitely lower it if, like, I could still get the 55%. Like, it'd be, like, maybe 2 minutes or something. Because if I make it, like, 2 minutes, it's, like, a minute, like, every half an hour. Like, that would be fine, I think. Although a minute 30 every half an hour, I really don't think it's that bad anyway, but I do get that it's annoying. Nothing to do? Well, hi. You can watch and lurk and see how I do 72 to 100 this very event. Here we go. Wow. I'm sure getting far. Will I die in the ship? I passed the hardest thing ever. And I killed myself the same way I did from 35 earlier. That's a def. It's a reasonable one, but, you know. Taking 10 seconds every 5 minutes, yeah. Maybe, I guess. The Shepherd's sick. I do really like it. Yeah. But that's a funny thing about ads as well. It's like, Because, like, I really just have two choices. It's like, A, I do 3 minutes, in which case I make, let's say on average, around $1 every stream. Sometimes a lot more, sometimes a lot less, but just on average about $1 just from ads, like, every stream. Which is, like, really nice. Or, I lower it, and it's like, if I make it 2 minutes, for example, because of the loss on, like the split, like, basically making it 2 minutes is the equivalent of, like, making, like, nothing. At which point, I may as well just make it 30 seconds to just fully commit to not making a fucking dollar off of ads ever again. That's really the choices I have. Hence why I choose getting a payout occasionally. Oh my god, Sicky! Hi! Hello, Bloodlust guy. Sicky! Oh my god, wait, I have something to show you. Hi, thanks for the raid. I was gonna type Sicky. Sicky, hi. Hello, raiders. Hi. Okay, Sicky. Are you aware of the hitboxes in this ending part? I've beaten the level, actually. This is just... yeah, I've beaten it. Okay. Oops. Okay. Wait, I'll just practice mode, because it's easier. I'm sure you're probably aware of the first one. You can go up here. I'm sure you are aware of that one. But are you aware of the mini wave? I don't know if you're aware of that one. Maybe I'm just showing you something you know, but you can do that. I don't know if you know about that one. Completely viable, you can just do that. I'll show the hitboxes real quick. See, because there's no hitboxes down here. You can just go in between the spikes. Well, I've taught you something new. Have fun with that one. You want to hear something even funnier? If you really wanted to, you probably could do this. I mean, as a hardest, I wouldn't recommend it, but I was toying with the idea of doing this from zero, but too risky. But it is very much doable. Okay, you're getting... Good fucking bye. Anyway, how was Bloodlust today? I've been, like, lurking occasionally. I saw that you have, like, 79 and 78, so... Oh, that guy in the YouTube chat just straight up, like, whipped out the N-word. So... immediate ban for obvious reasons. 73 and 71. Wait, that's really good, bro. That's like 2 extension attempts. Wait, how many extension attempts do you have so far? That's really nice consistency. Eight, I see. Okay, that's still pretty good with like 79 as the best. Back. I'm not gonna be able to do that part. Gotta find the portal to the overworld, man. Yeah, we're below sea level over here. It's unfortunate for us. Gotta bounce and eat some food. Have a good one. Thank you, bro. Have a good one, man. Thanks again for the raid, and good luck on Bloodlust, bro. You got this. Ooh. 4 times is crazy. Yeah, that's fucked. I feel so lucky to never have had to rebeat anything. Oops. Top Aster, how's it going, bro? That's crazy, Kevin. You're good? Awesome, bro. It's good to hear. You just love rebeating white women, bro. Gonna go make an alt account for a streamer to ban you from chat. Why would you do that? Like, and why would you announce that? Like, do you think that makes you, like, not look terrible in any way? Like, that's just stupid. What? Just got a fucking Steam DM, that's crazy. I've not rebeaten a lot of levels. Also, I'm taking a quick break for my arm, by the way, just so you guys know. Just let it chill for a bit. This level is very, like, high CPS and all that, so I gotta make sure I take some kind of care of myself. I'll be fine now, though. I just have to, like, really remember, or, like, yeah, tell myself to, like, really chill sometimes. It's not even like I'm feeling any, like, actual strain and issues. It's just that I know down the line I will if I don't take care to, you know, rest. Oh, fuck. That's a def. Welcome back, King Cole. The non-wave parts, generally pretty easy. Well, okay, I should rephrase. Generally pretty easy relative to the hard parts of the level. Like, the robot is easy, the ball is easy. Again, all of this is relative. Keep that in mind. The UFO, the spider. Like, basically what I'll say is, like, basically, like, 66 to 85 is, like, the easy part, I would say. Except for the first ball click. Like, the first click of the ball is, like, a hard timing, but outside of that, it's relatively easy. Fairy Dust got 33. Nice, good stuff, bro. But yeah, I guess the way this level's balanced, right now at least, like, I'm speaking from my current experience, I don't know how this will be, like, long-term, but the first wave's the hardest part by fucking 12 billion years. Then the second wave is probably the second hardest part, it's just that I've gotten really good at it now, but it probably is still the second hardest. Third hardest part is probably the pre-drop ship. This UFO is basically free. I know I died there, but compared to the other parts, it's basically an easy part. The first 14% is pretty easy for the most part. The ship after this is probably the fourth hardest part, like the one at 49. Some people say it gets harder over time, or better, like more accurately, the other parts get easier over time, and that part doesn't. So maybe it'll get to go up in difficulty compared to other parts, but I'm not quite there yet. Then there's basically 59 to 66, which I would say is probably the 5th hardest part, actually. Especially in a bigger run, it becomes more difficult. Then there's the ending ship at 85, which I don't quite know where I'm at yet with that part. Like, I feel like that part right now is like the 6th hardest, but it could literally go up or down depending on how it feels in big runs, like, over time. Because right now, I'm surprisingly good at it for relative to, like, what other people tell me. Like, a lot of people say it's, like, stupid hard, and I just don't really feel that way. Like, it's chokeable, but not stupid hard necessarily. And then, I guess then the ending balls basically left is, like, the 7th hardest, and then, like, the ending UFO is, like, free. I don't know. Let me close this. Okay. Damn, you really like that level. Interesting. I don't know why people do that. I mean, not that I think it's stupid or anything. Like, it's whatever, of course. Like, do what you feel, but I don't know. I've never felt the need to really rebeat anything, like, a lot. Like, I've rebeaten Bloodbath a few times. There's been years since I've done that. It was in the same year that I beat it as well, mostly, 2020. I don't think I've beaten it in like 5 years. Your heart is hell? Nice, bro. That level's pretty cool. Good stuff. Damn, that's a lot of Future Funk rebeats. Napalm is hardest. Ooh, interesting. What's up, the Freaky Lord? How's it going, bro? The Dorami video? Yeah, something about, like, having to go into the army and all that. It's unfortunate, but, you know, that's how it goes. Didn't know in Dutch. Well, now you do. I've been Dutch for a long time. My whole life. You just got back from your English exam? Oh, how did it go, bro? Or how did it feel like it went, I guess? Pretty easy, nice. Dude, by the way, Akusuke, I don't know if you were here earlier today, but I've been kind of popping off from here. I did it to the ending ship like 3 times so far. Yeah, this is the click I was talking about. This click is, like, really hard, actually. This is, like, stupid hard, actually. Yeah, I think I'm getting 35 to 100, like, probably today. Maybe not during this session, maybe later, but I think I'm getting it. Like, I think I'm just gonna lock it in. Like, one of those ship attempts was to 93, by the way, like, literally the last spike of the ship, basically. My ship movement there was, like, super bad, though, so I 100% died for good reason, but, yeah. Maybe you should. Yeah. I feel like it's one of those cases, though, where, like, it would take so much time to rebuild all of the background, size it properly, and then get it in its right position and all that. Like, I feel like it almost would be better to, at that point, just make a new background from scratch. But I guess, like, it does have, like, it's the parts of the level itself, so I guess that doesn't help. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, 35 to 100. I feel really good about how I've been playing, man. Like, I think with my current, I guess, consistency, like, this is looking good. It's gonna take ages still to beat, of course. Like, I don't think I'm, like, remotely close to getting even in 2 runs or anything, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, where I'm at now, once I get that 35 to 100, I can start really focusing on the first, like, third of the level more. And I think that'll be great. Like, if I get that run today, like, then tomorrow I'll be doing the first wave grind stream that I've been talking about. Like, where I just play the first wave for, like, hours on end without, like, playing anything else. Like, just the first wave. Where did the golden come out? It must have been 2020 if I remember correctly. I think it's been about 6 years. I could probably look. I don't know if it tells you the date of its release, but 6 years ago, that's not exactly helpful. Oh, uploaded. 18. Okay, yeah. Like, literally just over 6 years. 6 years and just under 2 weeks. And Switch verified, wow. Yeah, just over 6. Oops. Let me see. I'll be fine. I was thinking if I needed a quick break, but I think I'll be fine. There's a lot of things still in the second wave where I need to be more mindful of certain things. Like certain clicks that I consistently click, like hold too long or too little, and like I have to really like get that in my head a little bit more. Once I get that done, like I'll be even more consistent. Like this click is a good example. Like I very consistently click too long. Like this is a very consistent def that I have. It's not even a very tight click either. Like I just need to not click it that long. It's a very easy fix. I just need to get it in my head a little bit more. Once I get that down, like I'll start passing it like more, which will help with consistency. I think the second wave in general right now is kind of in that spot where the majority of what I need is just tiny little improvements like that. The invisible saw blade that nobody has ever seen before. Good attempt. See, you know what's so interesting about, like, this level? Like, visibility just doesn't matter that much. Like, people really overthink how much, like, the darkness of this level and all that, like, has impact on the gameplay. Like, it really hardly matters. Like, it's so, like, the muscle memory has to be so baked in for all of this that, like, it might be a little bit rough to deal with at first, sure, but once you, like, done a part, like, once or twice, visibility becomes, like, 0.01% of the difficulty. Like, it really is nothing. Like, it's actually a nothing burger. On top of that, it's also, like, not as bad, like, to see as you might think, some parts of it. For a good part, that's definitely, yeah, true. There's certain parts, though, that are not as much muscle memory, but even then the visibility is not that big of a deal. Like, for example, like, the parts I would say where it's much more about, like, timings is, like, 72 to 85. But that's all, like, relatively, like, fairly readable. And you also find, like, visual cues that are not related to just seeing your icon only. And even then, like, you can see it mostly well. And even in those timing parts, like, muscle memory still kind of comes into play to some degree, so. Oops. But yeah, like, as of right now, like, I've not had a single, like, part where visibility has been an issue. At all. Which is good, which is nice, because that's the kind of stuff that usually is less fun to deal with. It's 1:49 p.m. right now. Thanks for the follow, Cheeser. Is the golden fun? I think it's really fun. I really love this level so far. But, you probably can see in the title, I don't even have it in 2 runs yet, so I'm not quite, you know, I wouldn't say I'm qualified to have, like, a very good opinion on it, but I am very much enjoying this. Like, I have very, very few complaints about this level so far. It's at 96, I'll show you. Disc click. This blue orb. It's really hard. So my hardest is Zodiac. It's a hard click, but it's not awful in the sense of, like, bad, it's just tight. It's not, well, if it was just late, it would be easier, but I don't know if I can demonstrate it, but you can also click it too late, which makes it a little bit harder. See? It's not that bad. Like, the Spin Corp I might actually think is harder, by the way. Like, I'm passing it a lot, but, like, look at this gap. I'm probably dead here. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm lucky. But that click is really hard. Like, this is what I said earlier. Like, the 2 hardest clicks in the second half are literally in this ball, in my opinion. Like, it's this pink orb and then the blue orb after, like, 96. Which, by the way, also depends on this blue orb, which makes it even harder, but, yeah. But yeah, I'm not like it didn't suck to die there at all. Actually, from 35, because it's a very reasonable death, so I'm not gonna be upset about it. You know what I mean? Like if I died to something super easy, I would have been sad, but it's not like easy at all. Like it's super hard, so it's reasonable. It is a pretty cruel timing, I agree. But it also adds to like the intensity, I will say. Ballistic, English only. It's very valid death, yeah. And even if it wasn't, I wouldn't have been upset. Like, I'm not the type of person who gets upset at a death like that, even if it's a stupid one. Because I think of it this way, like... Well, I mean, there's multiple ways to think of it. First of all, like, it's a big run, so I'm gonna be a bit nervous and shaky, so things happen. And then, second of all, like, anytime I die at the end when trying to do a run, it means I have to play the part more. Which, on one hand, most people look at that and go, God damn it. And I go, oh, nice, I gain more consistency. Because when I got it to 96, that was my second attempt at the ship, like at the 85 ship. Like, ever from here. And then today alone, I've got 3 attempts there. Like, that's, like, building up consistency. Like, for example, imagine I had done it to 100. I probably would be less inclined to play from here. I probably wouldn't have had those, like, attempts at the ship. In other words, I would have to do this run anyway, like, again, at some point. And even if I get it now, I'll still have to do it again. Like, it doesn't matter. Also, that wave, even though I just died there, like, I've not been dying there nearly as much today. That's also an improvement that, like, you know, I probably wouldn't have had or noticed if I hadn't, like, played it more, you know? Like, it's all kinds of things, like, there's positives to having to take time doing a run. Like, at least in my mind, it's, like, it's just a mindset thing of, like, you can look at a run in multiple, like, different lights. You can look at it as just purely, oh, I want to get the percentage, 35 to 100, or you could look at it as, oh, I want to get good at 35 to 100. In which case, getting good at it, you know, requires playing it more. I've done the drop wave, like, a good amount of times. Like, probably, like, 20 or so times. I've done it to 56 as well. That's how I have it in 2 runs. Or 3 runs, I mean, sorry. Like, how I have the level in 3 runs. I have 29, 22 to 56, and then 49 to 100. Overshot it. Any good runs? Today so far, like as a whole, I've done like 59 to 100, 66 to 100, 72 to 100, like the standard stuff. I'm gonna play from here for a bit, by the way. I've done 35 to 93, 35 to 92, or 35 to 87, I think. So, very much, like, been playing really well. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. Oops. Let's go to 4. Yeah, I often lurk though. Like, there's like, usually like the people in my following list, like I try to say hi when they're streaming, like just come by, say hi, see how they're doing, and then usually I kind of lurk and like move around a bit. What's up, Ceiling? How's it going, bro? How do you get that wave? Good question. 120 user coins. I mean, if I see it live, I definitely would. Is this more fun than Renevent so far? Probably, kind of. My heart's a Zodiac. Like, yeah, I think this is more fun than Renevent right now. But it's also like, we'll have to see how I feel down the line. Like, this level could go both ways. Could be more fun or less fun down the line. But as of right now, probably more fun, yeah. And I like Renevent a lot. I think this level right now is like a... I don't know if it's quite... Probably, like, it might genuinely just be 100 out of 100 right now. Like, I fucking love it. I really like playing it. Anathema after? Yeah, for sure. It was the worst I've seen for that in GD so far and still going. That sucks, bro. What do you have on it right now? No, I don't find Anathema very interesting, unfortunately. I wouldn't say I'm a hater, but I just think the level's severely overrated in, like... I mean, I don't know about gameplay, but at least in looks, like, I think the level does not look very good. Which I know is a hot take, but... Maybe it's fun, I don't know. It doesn't look fun to me, but... It's just me. People seem to like it, so... Like, the thing with Renevent for me... Let me restart my recording real quick. Like, the thing with Renevent, that's not the one. Anathema. Like, the thing with Anathema for me is, like, it's so high CPS, it just doesn't look enjoyable. It looks too spammy for me. Dream Hardest? My Dream Hardest is Thinking Space, which I've already beaten. 50 to 100 for over 1. Ooh, good luck, bro. You got this. Although, to be fair, like, you're saying it's the worst experience you've had so far. Are you sure you want to keep playing that level? Like, if you really hate it, like, that much... Like, absolutely, like, your progress is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but it's also not like you're fucking close to beating it by any means. Like, is it really worth it? At least personally, I'm a big advocate for, like, if you don't like the level early on, just don't play it. Like, it's not really worth it. Unless you have some, like, bigger thing going on with that level, like, you just really have to beat it for yourself, like, I guess fair, but there's other levels out there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we realized it earlier, Cheeser. It's really funny. The list is a Thinking Space sandwich. Legacy version hasn't been rated yet. Feel like you gotta finish it. I mean, if you want to, sure, but I don't know. Like 3 months in and you have 40%, like I'm not trying to like demoralize you in any way. I'm really not saying you can't do it. Like you definitely can. You have good enough progress to be able to beat it, but if that's the progress you have after 3 months, it's gonna take like a good while to actually get it done. Like we're looking at multiple more months. Like you're probably going to reach 6 months at the very least. That seems likely, at least to me. And you're already miserable playing it. Like, I don't know if that's smart. But, hey, you know what? I'm not your fucking dad. You can get to decide on your own, of course. Or is a Sonic Wave. If it's the difficulty that's putting you off, then yeah. See, the thing is, I will say... Also, what's up, Kiki? How's it going, bro? Thanks for the follow as well. Fuck, I derailed myself there. I was gonna say, like, you don't have to drop it, like, forever, right? Like, you could do something in between. Like, you've probably already gained some skill from playing Renevent for 3 months. Like, definitely you've got some skill out of it. Like, go play like a hardest in between. Like, just play something in between. Like, you don't need to, like, do Renevent right now. You can also do Renevent in, like, half a year from now after getting a bit better. Because if your main issue is, like, the skill level you're at, like, just up the skill level. You know? That's my recommendation. Do what you want, but just my personal take on that. Trying to think of how to go about this. I think I'll just keep playing it, I guess. You can do Bloodlust, but you can also do something even, like, a little easier than that. Ultimately, do what you want, though. Because, like, I'm recognizing I'm giving you advice that you really didn't ask for, so I'm gonna shut up. Recognize how annoying that can be, so my apologies. Practice with no clip? Usually not really, but on this level I do. Specifically the first wave. But generally speaking, I don't utilize no clip. Not a lot, at least. Like, maybe very rarely I'll do like a quick no clip run just to see if I can get the flow of a part, but generally speaking, it's not something I like using. Why is my FPS so high? Because there's a whole story, but long story short, I have a 240Hz monitor. The 240Hz display doesn't really work properly anymore for some fucking reason, so I had to switch to 144. 144 on a 240Hz monitor looks like fucking dog shit, like fucking dog water. It's terrible. So I used the unlock FPS feature to go to 288, which is double 144. Still didn't look great, so I doubled that again, 576, and it looks pretty okay now. That's it, basically. It's actually quite a recent thing. Like, about a week ago, I was still playing on my, like, native 240, but yeah, that's the reason. Can I give feedback? I don't really do, like, anything thumbnail related, so I'm not the right guy for that. But yeah, it's a multiple of my monitor. It's times, like, well, of the 144 display, times 4. First stream in a week. Nice, good stuff. Advice is good, alright. It's good. I'm glad you didn't find it annoying. Control level. Ooh, interesting. Nice pick. Insane Demon. I don't think... never mind. I don't know. I just like it when people have only beaten one extreme and start talking about difficulty. You have no idea what you're talking about. My personal take. Just saying. There's a reason most people who call extreme demons, like insane demons, are the people who are not that good at them yet. You don't see people who are actually good at them saying that. Unless it's fucking people who are like way too good at that point, like Zeronium, but you know. Finish off Round Event, then do a Road to Bloodlust, and then afterwards do a Road to Slaughterhouse. Alright, well, fair enough. Is Bro using NVIDIA AI frame generation for GD? No. Unless that setting is somehow enabled by default, but no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it 100, like, with you, Cheeser, just so you know, this shit is so cringe to hear people say. Well, I'm so free, like, goddamn, bro. Just looks lame, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't even think it's crazy to have an opinion on difficulty, don't get me wrong. I just think calling levels that are, like, objectively kind of hard, like, free is, like, I don't know, like, it's just diminishing to other people who are struggling with levels like that. or who have beaten it as the hardest and think it's hard. Like, it's just lame. Just my opinion, though. Ah, fuck. That's not a hard click. At least, no, it's not that hard. Yeah, true, Kevin. Oh yeah, I don't know much about that setting, but I'm just using in-game stuff. Like, I use frame extrapolation in Mega Hack, and then I just up it to 576. Like, in GD itself, like GD, what's it called? Like, just vanilla GD allows you to do that. And I have a good enough PC to run it, so. No problem, Falcon Gaming. Yeah. I've seen, like, the actual worst offenders of, like, difficulty opinions, like, the genuine worst offenders, I don't know if y'all have seen this, but I've seen some of these people, are people who beat the hardest. Like, that is, like, a hardest by a good amount. Like, I've seen some people jump to Koareda and do this, and they call the level free. Or the opposite, they call it, like, underrated, which I think that one is even funnier. Like, how are you gonna call a level you jump to underrated? Like, you don't have any take on the levels around it. Like, you have no, like no experience that's worth, like, any kind of, like, puts any value to your opinions. Like, those people are so funny to me. I don't know. I think it's also, like, a thing I see a lot where, like, the better you get at this game, the less confidently you tend to speak about difficulty opinions. That's my experience, at least, from the people surrounding me. Like, the people who, like, really go out there and keep talking about difficulty opinions are generally not the people who are actually that good at the game. That's just my takeaway. It's like a Dunning-Kruger, you know? I don't know if y'all know about that, but, like, the whole idea of, like, when you're, like, not good enough at something, you don't realize how not good you are at it. That's not a good way to put it. That's a weird phrasing, but you know what I mean, I guess. It's like, the better you get at something, the more you start to understand how bad you're at it. What's up, Plus Play? How's it going, bro? So thanks for the follow, Falcon Gaming. Remake of Unknown? Yeah, I'm never clearing that, bro. That's for sure. Giving difficulty about its opinion, yeah. See, that's the thing, like, I have difficulty opinions, kind of, but even then, like, even to myself, my difficulty opinions, I don't even trust them myself, because I just don't really know. Which is generally my take, like, and it's also why, like, when I, like, for example, I have a playlist on YouTube, like, with my hardest completions, I rank them based off list. Like, I just go based off the list or the all-rated Extreme Demon list and all that, because, like, I'm just, like, I don't know myself that well, like, I don't really know. Like, for example, like, Frost Spirit is above Thinking Space. Thinking Space was obviously harder for me, but there's so much context to that. Like, so much. Like, I jumped to Thinking Space from Sonic Wave in 2021, and I beat Frost Spirit at the start of 2026. Like, what are we talking about? Like, nearly fucking half a decade, like, was in between. Like, there's no possible way I could ever have found Frost Spirit as hard. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Complete that level in an hour, yeah. It's a wave part, yeah. The wave part in Thinking Space. That's fair, Freaky. Freaky, yeah. I should keep calling you Freaky Lord and not Freaky. Ugh. Don't like claustrophobic extremes. Interesting. I kind of like those. Like, a level like Cognition I thought was really good. Screenshot just on the media clips? Sure. You said RGB player color 2. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the cube. Wait, let me move this so chat can see it better without the chat being in the way. Interesting texture pack, I guess. That's a good ship. Not the biggest fan of the ball, but it's kind of okay. Like the UFO. Thin wave. I like the wave when it's a little bit thinner. I should get a texture pack for that, actually. That's really good. Inoffensive. Good spider. Inoffensive, like... And then RGB is the secondary color. Like, I guess it's like... Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, fair. I like default icons too, so I would give it like a 7 out of 10. It's a bit unfortunate that I can't like actually see the effect right now, because I feel like I can't really imagine it that well, but it's probably good, so like 7 out of 10. Like, it's overall just a good icon set. I see. Minimize this. Yeah, nice. Snowbound, yeah, that level looks really cool. The only problem I have with that level is that the first part, just like first like 10% or something, I don't know, 10 maybe 20, like it's super slow. Doesn't really look that fun to play from zero, as I was told. Nope. Thanks for the follow, mate. What's up, Plus Play? How's it going, bro? I have to make up my mind a little on if I actually want to see if I can do this to 100 right now, or if I want to move back. Because if I want to start doing other parts in this level, I do have to kind of move back now, otherwise I won't have enough time. I'm not convinced of either. Believe me, thank you. Yeah, that's hard. It looks really cool though. That's so fucking sad. Fair enough, though. That click is hard. This whole spider in general is kind of hard, so that's fair. Good run. Keep getting good runs today. You're definitely not the only one. I know multiple people who play on mouse who are pretty good. I have a friend who's got like 85 on Zodiac recently on mouse, and he has like 70 or something on Tartarus. His heart's just like Promethean. The flowers are cute. They are, yeah. It does look cool. Out of top 20, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I prefer keyboard for sure, but I mean, one of my hardest demons is still on mouse. Like, I beat Thinking Space on mouse in 2021. It's my third hardest. beat a bunch of hard levels on mouse. Like, I beat, like, Code Red on mouse, Plasma Pulse Finale. I started Calculator Core on mouse, but that's when I switched to keyboard. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So. What's up, Alan? How's it going, bro? You play with mouth? That's crazy. Actually, I didn't even read that. Do I actually have to answer that for you, Square Spoon, or can you, like, think for yourself? Like, come on. Like, that's such an obvious, like, bad thing. Nice. Good skate. I hope you were thinking of me when you were in the shower. Loud fucking clicky bitch. My bad. It's not that bad. You have no concept of difficulty if you think that's not bad. Just because worse things exist doesn't mean something isn't bad, you know? Hitting someone in the face for no reason is bad, but it doesn't suddenly become not bad if you think about people starving to death. It's still bad, it's just there's worse things out there as well. Crazy concept right now, but, you know. What's up, Mike? How's it going, bro? Enjoy, Kusuke. It's going high, it's nice. Oh, that sucks, bro. That's unfortunate. Oh god. Can you clutch it, Kusuke? Oh my god, that's gonna be so interesting. Nervous fair, yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be VCing later, but I might hop in VC if other people are available. I wanna kinda try to lock in on the 35 to 100 if I don't get it right now. So I think I might have it in the bag tonight. Yeah. Need a quicker second. Understandable, yeah. I'll have to see if I, like, even VC an egg today anyway. Like, I might just focus session it up myself, or perhaps VC somewhere else as well. We'll just have to see, I guess. Oh, sure. I mean, you could, like, if you want, you can just give me access then, yeah. I don't know if I'll join today, but at least maybe for future reference. Today is still a big maybe for me. Like, today's a weird day, because, like, there's a 10% chance I don't play, 90% I do, and that 90 is divided. Like, there's a chance I want a VC, maybe I don't want a VC. If I want a VC, maybe it'll be an egg, maybe it'll be somewhere else, maybe it'll be with you, and, like, that, like, other thing. Like, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. Yeah, I'm not able to pass the wave right now. Maybe it's time to move back. Or maybe not. Yeah, for real. Ooh, interesting. Lock in, bro. This, I think, is probably one of the hardest things about, like, playing from 35 for a prolonged period of time, is that, like, sometimes I just suck at the second wave, and then it's like, you know, because I'm actually playing from there, it's like, I just don't get anywhere. Just constant stream of nothing. Yeah. Nice, freaking lord. The purple. What level on the list would even be the purple? I mean, technically amethyst, I guess, but let's not say amethyst. There's like other stuff in there too. Actually purple. Like climax? Is that the level? Yeah, that's the level, right? Levels like purple, like all throughout. Can I not do that? I think it surely does. What point do you believe someone should be considered good at this game? Very contextual. Like, generally speaking, it just depends on what you mean with good. Like, I think you're pretty good if you can beat a couple demons. The majority of the community has not beaten, like, multiple demons. Like, I think generally I would say, like, if you're at a point where you can beat, like, an easy demon in one session, I think that's when I will say, like, okay, you're actually, like, good, you know? Before that, you can also be pretty good, like, on average, I guess, compared to, like, general community, but I think that's the point where, like, you have a genuine fundamental understanding of the game, to some degree. Depends on what you consider part of the community, though. Like, if you count every person who's ever downloaded the game and played for more than, like, 10 minutes, then it would be, like, 0.0001% or some bullshit. That'd be an incredibly small amount. Third of the community has beaten easy demon. Really depends on what you mean. Like, if you count people just downloading the game in general, like, at that point it wouldn't be, like, close to that. Probably, like, 10% at the absolute uttermost. Probably not even. It means nothing, super risky, because I don't know. What's up, Electro? How's it going, bro? Do not actually engage with the game as one of their main games. It becomes hard to... Like, this is the problem with questions like this, is like, what do you quantify for that? Like, as someone who plays every day but doesn't actually try to get better count for this, like someone who creates, like... I don't, it's so hard to really make up, like, anything. Like, I feel like it is really just relative. Like, if you spend, let me put it this way, if you spend 1,000 hours trying to get good at this game and you haven't beaten in, like, a hard demon, you're probably not that good. But when are you good? That's hard to say. Like, after 100 hours, like, beating 9 circles in 100 hours, is that good? I don't know. Or, like, a hard demon or similar hard demon. Like, I don't know. My playtime is like fucking like 11k hours. Gotta keep in mind though, I got the game in 2015, so it's spread out over like 11 years, so. Yeah, that's complete bullshit, Kusuke. Doesn't even sound remotely reasonable. Just in tomorrow from work. Nice! Yeah, hell yeah, just enjoy the weather, Electro. Like, it's actually great. I'm gonna go outside later, too. Like, just chill. IQ harder than Kata? Look at the already extreme demon list. I don't know. Plane spotting. Ooh. Nice. I'm chilling, man. I'm doing really good today. Playing well and all that. Chilling. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you're just good at the game if you're, like, doing something you're happy doing to some degree. And it all is relative to, like, how much have you been playing? How much do you play in general? Like, I don't know. It's so hard to determine. How much time do you have to spend on it? Like, it's all so relative. Like, if you're, like, fucking, like, a billion years old and you play this game, like, 20 minutes a day because that's all the time you have, you beat, like, a heart demon, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Loxy? How's it going, bro? Yeah, I don't know if I'm like a good pick for like opinions on that then, because like my take is it's too nuanced. I don't really know. I can't really give you like a very flat out answer. It's also kind of skewed because like from my perspective, like I'm well aware where I stand in this community. Like I'm very much the upper percentage of players, like way above that even, like upper 0.00 whatever. Like, which is not like trying to brag or anything, but I've just spent that much time on it, of course. That's the reason why I'm not naturally gifted or anything, but, you know. So my like, perspective is really difficult. Like, it's really difficult to have, like, a good perspective at this point. It's hard to have, like, an objective look at difficulty and all that. Which is why, like, generally speaking, if someone comes in and says they beat a medium demon, I'll be like, oh, that's pretty good, you know? Or an easy demon or all that, because it's all relative at the end of the day. It's just a, yeah. Like, it's an interesting topic. That's for sure. It's just, I'm definitely not the person. The question is broad, but it's also just in general, like what is good at the game, you know? Like, it's just, it's way too difficult to quantify. I think it's somewhat flawed and broad, like it's both. Because, like, for example, if you'd ask me, like, what do you think is a good thing to achieve after 100 hours of playing the game? That I could give you an answer to. I think, like, if you beat, like, at least, like, 1 or 2 medium demons, like, at that point, like, I think you do pretty okay for yourself. Fuck. I died to this click a lot. I need to get better at that. .2K. Took some 1%. I mean, it's improvement, bro. That's good. What's up, the Meth Lord? How's it going, bro? What's up, Mui Min? Is that you, Kamui? Did you change your name? Why the name change? Is there any reason for it? It's hard to see, yeah. That level is... I put off beating that level for so long because it's so flashy. I did eventually beat it, though. Yeah, I could tell. Random nickname I like. Alrighty. Understandable. gonna move back. I've made my decision. I'm happy with how I played from 35 today, but I'll force it later. Let's take a quick look. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to go here. 35, 93, 92, 87, 85, 80, 78, 75, 74 times 4, 73. Okay, let's actually fucking calculate now. 5, 7, 8, 12, 13. 13 attempts to the robot from 35 is by far my best session from there. Like, it's not much of a competition. That's really good. That's fair, yeah. To write a report, I see. 30 minutes to an hour, alrighty. Well, good luck on that, bro. Okay. Playtime so far on this level? 58 hours, 58 and a half hours, and then from 0 there's some more. I don't know how long I've spent from 0. Just over an hour and a half, so 60 hours basically. It's a lot. I've been trying, that's for sure. Yo, Popsy, what's up, bro? Hello, hello. Thanks for the raid. Is that mod? Fuck, I forgot the name. I hope someone else knows. There we go, Death Tracker, that's it. As a memory prep. Ooh, okay, interesting. Are you planning to do something like really hard for memory, or are you just gonna grind some relatively easy levels? Oops. Yeah, new Death Tracker update is amazing because it allows you to click the hide attempts thing. So I can actually open it now without seeing my attempts, because I don't want to know them. Anyway, welcome to all the raiders. I'm gonna try to do the first wave, which might take an hour. Probably not, but it'll take a little while. And then I'll probably play some pre-drop stuff, maybe get to the drop from 0. And then we'll see where we go from there. Because all that might take, honestly, like an hour, so... we'll have to see how it goes. Something hard, but contact first, so I have at least something if things go south. Understandable, yeah, fair. I'm gonna get past me anyway. Understandable, yeah, that's fair. Makes sense. Understandable, yeah. That click is kind of hard. I have to like do it much lighter than it feels like. It's definitely one of the bigger sortles I have still. Dude, this part is so fucking hard. is hard too. I think this is where I died from 0. On my one and only attempt at the drop so far. Fuck. I mean, I passed it. That's good. Killed myself, like, instantly, but that's how it goes. If you want to, sure, why not? Hold longer. This part is so fucking hard, man. It's so hard. It's so funny how 33 to 35 is unironically like the hardest thing ever made. Like, this section is so ridiculously like not natural to play. Like, the whole thing is basically just like you have to beat natural instincts. Like, everything you've ever learned, throw it away. Every ounce of, like, normalcy is gone in that part. You have to just do everything that doesn't make sense, basically. That's how it feels. It's so weird. Like, the first half of the wave is essentially do everything you think you should. The second half is, like, don't do anything you think you should. Like, it should be completely off. I have to stop looking too early now. Man, I really hope that if I have like a good like stream, just a fucking 3-hour playing first wave stream, it'll help. Because I feel like I'm at a point now where I'm not the worst ever at the wave. Like, I can at least do it sometimes. But I also don't feel like I've improved on it in like a week. It's just a very consistent, I can do it occasionally. I gotta, like, learn to deal with certain things. Like, this death I keep having and I need to fix it, because it's not a good death to have. It's not one that's necessary. It's not a very hard release, it's just I'm too, like, too locked onto, like, clicking early and releasing early, even though I really shouldn't. Also, welcome back, Katsu Sparrow. Go slower is essentially the fucking motto of that whole entire section. Like, hold longer, release later. Like, just literally take an entire release, like, the whole thing slower. I have to get that in my head more. Hold longer. Hold longer. It really is that simple, actually. There's very few deaths I have that are not just hold longer or click later. Just slow down, basically. I released that earlier as well. I'm definitely in a good spot though. Like, the fact that I can notice the mistakes is really nice. Like, there's things that I have to fix and I know what it is. So it's no longer like grasping at straws. It's like genuinely knowing what to fix. It's just gonna take time. And lots of effort. Like, it's the same few things that kill me, basically. Like, just commit more to this click, do this click lighter, and do this click later. It's like a whole, like, compilation of things I have to fix in one, like, little streak of clicks. Yeah, it's the same few things that just stay struggles for ages.
I definitely got like some crazy buffs on this ship. I'm a lot better at it. I guess passing it from 0 was very helpful. Damn! What the fuck? That's the fucking first wave again from the ship. I did that the last time I played too. That's like actually really good. That's huge because it's like it shows that I can actually lock in really well on that on that wave. Like, this kind of stuff makes me feel more confident with it. Like, it's definitely going to take a while before I ever, like, do it from 0. Like, probably, like, 100 times there from 0, like, genuinely, but that feels good. It's a good sign. Okay, warm up, I guess. Play from 0. Like, it shows that I have potential, basically. Like, it shows that the potential is there. Dude, I forgot how much I hate playing the Spartan copy. It's really not fun playing from here. Like, it's so much easier to do from 0 anyway, but I do have to warm up on it real quick. I think that's good enough. I just need to do it once. Let's go from 0 for a little bit. Gonna attempt to squeeze out like a wave attempt. I don't know how much effort I'm gonna give it though. Like, it'll just depend on how I play. Like, I feel like if it's gonna take me like hours to do, I'm definitely not doing it, but I'll give it a little bit of effort. Never mind, that took, what, like, fucking -1 attempts? God damn. Sure. I also want to keep track of that, actually, drop attempts. I've gotten a lot better at the pre-drop ship, that's for sure. fast. I need to slow down on that. I don't know actually how to solve that one. Probably click a little later. Space out the clicks more? Click later? Maybe both. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if this def is like oh, I would have survived if I clicked later, or I would have hit the spike up here. Like, I can't tell. Something to focus on, because that def is way too common. Been great, trash canned. Been really great. Got 28 from 0, like, in 2 seconds from 0, basically, which is really nice. I don't know, just a bunch of really good runs. 35 to 93 and 92. Did the first wave from the first ship, actually, 13 to 40, which is the second time I've done that somehow. I really didn't think I would do that again anytime soon, so it's really cool. How are you doing now? I'm not sure if I actually want to play from 0 though. Like, I've got my drop attempt. I'm kind of satisfied with that. Like, I'll see if I can get, like, one attempt into the ship. Pretty good, awesome. Consistent and chromatic. Nice, good stuff, bro. Thanks for the follow, Peanut. Appreciate it. I don't think I want to spend the rest of my session doing this, actually, because I'm not going to play for much longer. I'll just send it from 34 for just a little bit, or 35. Just see if I can get, like, a robot attempt or something. Just end the session with some more attempts from here. See if I can do something from here. I keep dying to that portal lately. I don't know why. It was like when I stopped playing from here earlier, like I was basically dying to that portal like half the time too. Not sure why. It's such a random thing. I don't know what happened for me to not catch the vibe there. New President, do you think? No, absolutely not. I'm not in a position yet to really play from zero much. Considering the wave, which lasts from 27 to 35, is by far the hardest part, and I'm not good at it yet. Like, the last thing I should be doing is really grinding from zero. Damn, crazy. Yeah, nah, like, playing from zero is definitely not a priority yet. Like, I have to get good at the first wave before I start playing way more from zero. Like, I got to the drop earlier, I got 28, which I'm happy with. That's basically where I'm at. I just want to get to the drop, like, once a day, at least. Just so when I inevitably get good at the first wave, I don't, like, have to spend hours and days grinding to get good at reaching it from zero, but, yeah. Alright, see you, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it. Have a good one. What's up, Stick Bug? How's it going, bro? Pretty good? Awesome, bro. Good to hear. I can do this. Guess I'm dying there now. I don't have the feeling for it. Let me get that back real quick. Yeah, we're ending soon. I can tell I'm not playing as well anymore. Been a good session, but I'm definitely reaching my limit. Do this real quick. Why am I doing that so much lately? Like, I'm clicking basically before the portal, which gives me upwards momentum, which gives me, like, a weird position. Like, I want to get more momentum, so... Oh, nice, good stuff. Nice job, bro. That's a good way to end the session. Fucking hell, bro. Dude. Whoa, okay, I'm really happy with that. What the fuck? That was gonna be like the last attempt for the day. Dude. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Fuck yeah, dude. That is so good. I'm making a screenshot of that. Dude. Yeah, hold up. I'm sending that to some people. Friend group real quick. And also Aeon. Yeah, my heart rate went up for that. I was definitely nervous. That's not happening, Sabruski. The first 35 is so much harder. It's not close. I'm not close to getting that. I have 29%, but you gotta understand that literally 30 to 35 is like by like 10 times the hardest part. It's literally so much harder than anything else. It is not like feasible doing that from 0 yet. Like it literally just won't happen. It's not possible. I use some mods. Yeah. Think a space sandwich, indeed, yeah. I'm telling you, Sabruski, that it's not possible. You gotta listen with your ears when I tell you something, brother. I'm telling you, it's not doable. Even tomorrow, even by the end of the week, it's very unlikely that I'll get 35 by the end of the week. Very unlikely. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. It's hard. It's fucking hard. Like, you really don't understand. Like, I can spend, like, sometimes upwards to 20 minutes playing from 22, not getting to 36. It is that hard. It's not, like, I'm not there yet. Like, maybe I'll get good enough by the end of the week, but it'll be a miracle if I do. It's that fucking hard. It is, like, when I say that the first wave is the hardest part of the level, I mean, like, it took me, like, 5 days to do it once. One time. The beginning isn't, but the part at 27, like, I mean, I'll play the first wave a little bit so you guys can see, but it's exceptionally difficult. It's the hardest part I've ever played in any level, and it's really no competition. Let me put this in a progress report real quick. Smile. Yeah. Let me change the title to have 35 to 100 in it. Like, that's the funny thing about this level, like, I have 29 and 35 to 100. I am not close to 2 runs. Top 10 difficulty? I have not, like, had enough experience with the top 10 to know, but I imagine probably. Like, that part alone is probably accurate to, like, how a top 10 feels to play, maybe. Like, I have a couple friends who've beaten this level. Like, okay, I have a friend, like, TR Solus, or no one, like, they've beaten Firework, and they said that the only level, like, part on, or, like, parts on the list, on levels on the list, whoa, let me fucking rephrase this. The only parts in levels on the list they've beaten that come close to the first wave are the wave in Arcturus, which makes sense, because that wave is fucking silent, and one part in Firework, which is, like, the 35 cube in Firework. But even then, they weren't sure if that even comes close, if it's actually, like, similar. Like, this is basically the second hardest part they've ever played. And they've beaten, like, fucking, like, 7 or 8 main lists. I would say yes is, like, an acquaintance. We don't really, like, talk like that, so I wouldn't really consider him, like, a friend, but, like, he's just an acquaintance. Like, I know him. He knows me. But yeah, this part is so fucking hard. If I do pass it by the end of the week, though, that would be cool. It's just very unlikely. It's so hard. I was actually going to end, though, but I don't know. 0 to 35 or 35 to 100? 0 to 35 probably by, like, 50% harder. I think getting to 35 is probably, like, I mean, it's definitely harder. Let me just put it that way, for sure. Probably actually not that much harder, but that's only, and the only reason for that is that the pre-drop is not that crazy hard. Because, like, the only hard thing in the pre-drop is 14 to 20. Then the rest of the pre-drop is, like, relatively easy. So basically 14 to 20 is really hard, and then it's like 26 to 35. But you gotta keep in mind that's a total of 15%. So basically 15% of the level is about as hard as doing literally 65% of the level. It's super first off heavy. It becomes even crazier when you consider the, like, not just the first, like, third, but the first half. Because then it's, like, the first wave and the second wave. Because the second wave is still the second hardest part of the level. I've gotten good at it, but it's still really hard. So, like, the first half of this level is probably, like, 5 times more difficult than the second half. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but it's a lot harder. I guess the difficult thing with, like, saying something is, like, X amount of times harder, it's really hard to interpret that in any way. Like, someone might say it's only, like, twice as hard, someone might say 3 times as hard, but it's super exponential if you do that, so it's, like, hard to say. But it's a lot harder, that's for sure. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get off in a second. Like, I'm super happy with the day, though. This has been a phenomenal session. I'm just gonna get off. Phenomenal. Good session. Hi, Ryan. You entered the second I was about to end. Dude, Ryan, I literally, like, when I was playing from 35, like, I played from 35 for a while, then played from 0 and all that, got, like, 28 real quick, and then I was, like, literally thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna end soon, I'll just try to get to the robot, like, a few more times, and I got there once, and I was like, that was gonna be the last one for me, and I, you know, locked the fuck in. Just got it to 100 like crazy. I'll rate Aeon. Fuck it. Why not? My goat. I love Aeon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Phenomenal stream. I'm so happy with the progress. Oh dude, Ryan, actually I should mention this. I did the first wave again from the first ship somehow. Like, it did 13 to 40. I still cannot believe I managed to do that twice so far. Like, I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Nah, it was fucking S-tier session. Actually, like, phenomenal. I'm so happy. Like, that went so well. Because I didn't play yesterday and the day before, so I wasn't sure how today was gonna go, but fucking... Oh, I'm so happy, bro. Like, it's been so good. Yeah. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what time I'll be live, but I'll at least in the Discord, I'll let y'all know for anyone who's in there. Put it in the chat real quick for the Twitch watchers or viewers. I don't really have much more to say. I'll just be live again tomorrow, most likely, and it's going to be first wave grind. I'm going to be grinding the first wave, probably for like 3 hours straight. I want to get better at that now. That's the next step, so... Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It was a great stream. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow or the days after. Goodbye.